Jizza had the record, the A&R with his, right? And I'm, really, he was describing some white man that plays an electric guitar and everything. And I'm going, and I was there. I remember the day I saw the white guy playing the electric guitar with deep pockets. I remember that day. They had okayed, I'm not going to say what label or anything like that, but they okayed the record. Everybody was like, and they were like, hey, intern. I was the intern. He said, you with it? I said, yeah, it's good. I thought it was all right. That's the best they're going to do. So I always give the thumbs up, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you can't tell a person to fix a record that, they can't fix, you know what I mean? I score a layup. Nobody's going to say, Sunez, go dunk it. Nobody's going to do that. I can't dunk. So that guy comes in. I said, this is a guy with deep pockets. I've never seen him before. You know what I mean? Sits down, crosses his legs, as only the cliche European man can do. You know what I mean? Leans over to his side as he crosses his legs, And he said, where are the radio hits here? And they play some of the cuts, and he has a furrowed brow, and he doesn't flinch, and everybody's getting nervous. They're looking at each other to see who's going to make the pitch. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna take a shot to seal this deal with this record? You know what I mean? And I gotta tell you, I think the realness in me passed out. You know how they go, keeping it real goes wrong? I just froze up. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about, all the hip hop records about, like G-Rap says, that you ain't hard, you're just scared stiff. You know what I mean? And when the realness comes, you get shook. Well, when the fakeness came, I got shook. You know what I'm saying? I got shook when the fakeness came. I wasn't ready for the fakeness. The realness come, I was ready. You know what I mean? When it was bad or it was positive, the fakeness was overwhelming. I didn't, for the life of me, I didn't know what happened though. You know what I mean? These lights, they're getting to me too though. I'm reimagining the day. The stress is hitting me. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it was okay or not, I don't know if they took him outside the room or they whispered to him and said, hey, we could always go back and do a remix, and do something else. I don't know what happened. I think I blacked out. You know what I mean? Because the year was 95, 96. It's one of those. I'm not going to say which one. The peak of hip-hop. Cuban Links. All the way to Atlanta Atlians. I loved all these records I was buying. If you bought a lousy record, though, you curse the person that even gave you a suggestion because you shouldn't have had a lousy record in your selection. And if it happened, though, you messed up. You messed up. And so I blacked out, I think, for the sanity and the love that I have for hip-hop. I don't know what happened to the record. I don't know. I blacked out. I don't know what happened. And that's the end of that story. I just can't talk about it anymore. It's traumatic. It clearly is traumatic. You know what I mean?